Hey, what's going on backstage at Heavy Montreal? And I've got Sully from Godsmack. The first record, it's almost like the Cinderella story of bands. You know, you put the record out, you pay for it yourself, you record it yourself, and it's a smash hit. What was it like to be able to like play this game and win at this game?
Well, you don't really know you're winning because when you're in it, you're kind of blind to it. You know, you don't see it like the outside sees it. So for us, it was just about keeping up with the Joneses. It was about the demand and supply. We're running low on CDs, make more CDs. We don't have any more shirts for the merchandise booth, go make more shirts. And, the thing's just snowballing until it's out of control and you can't keep up with it. And then you bring in management and you bring in a record label and, you start to like distribute it wider. So it's just, you don't see it coming. It just kind of sneaks up on you and happens when you least expect it, I guess.
But 21 years since the release of that record, it's got to be nice when you reflect on it and go, man, we did that ourselves pretty much at the beginning. It's got to be a nice feeling.
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling. I mean, I wouldn't change it for anything. But it's just funny how younger bands are like, they see how it happened for us, and then sometimes they try to replicate that path, and I'm like, you can't replicate that. It's going to happen for you in the way it happens for you. It's a very proud feeling to be here and still relevant after, more than 2 decades. And, next year we'll celebrate our 25th year anniversary as a band because we were together 3 years before we signed a deal. So that's coming up, and that's really cool, and the record's doing great, and, it's keeping us busy, and, we can't ask for anything more.
You're an incredible drummer in your own right, but you have in your band my favorite drummer of all time, Larkin. What is it like to look back and see him playing for you guys? I know it's been a while now, but do you ever look back and go, man, we did it? We snagged him?
Well, yeah, listen, I've been friends with Shannon since 1987, and he was always an inspiration to me as a drummer, and he was my first choice when I started this band. He just wasn't available because he had just joined Amen.
Yeah, which are one of the best unsung bands ever.
Yeah. So, it was just bad timing, and then we went on and we started to do a couple records, and then after record number 2, our drummer wasn't working out, and so when we let him go, my first call once again was to Shannon to check in, and he had just left Amen. And so the timing, the stars lined up, and, the rest is history.
After this album, what do you guys have planned? Are you already are you in any writing mode at all, or is it just like all about the sport of this album?
We're starting to leak into the thought process of starting to write. That's as far as we've gotten. We're like, we should start thinking about writing a record because we do want to stay out and do 2 records back to back. So I think we're going to spend the next year starting to drizzle in ideas and start to sculpt out, find out what maybe the next record's going to sound like. But for sure, right now, we still have a good year of touring left.
Backstage live with Godsmack. Check them out.